Hey guys, welcome to the first instalment of MXR pedals. I'm starting out with the Micro Amp. The Micro Amp is a really simple pedal, probably one of the simplest you could buy. It's just a straight gain booster, and that's really useful for a lot of different applications. Firstly, say you had a bit of a thin sound, whether it's a clean sound or a dirty sound, and you just want to thicken it up from the preamp section. Running this in front of the amp does exactly that. It thickens up the preamp, and that's what I used it for. You'll see later in the demo I beefed up the sound of a Strat as opposed to a Les Paul, and the Micro Amp really does add some girth and bite and everything you need to make the signal fatter and stronger. The other thing you can use it for is for the same application really, leveling the differences between single coil guitars and humbuckers. You can also use it just to boost the sound of whatever's going before it into the amp. So the amp thinks there's more decibels hitting it. The problem with that is if you're using a dirty amp, it won't add a significant volume boost, it'll just add a gain boost because the signal's already so compressed, there's no more volume to be squeezed out of it. But if you run it in the effects loop of the amp, which I do later in the video, you'll see that you can use it as a clean volume boost. So I love it. I think it's a really useful pedal. It's always on my board, it's been on there for years. So I'm going to demo it with a couple of different guitars. I've got my R8 Gibson, Burstbucker 1, Burstbucker 2, and the Strat with single coils. Running into, you've probably guessed by now, a Thunderverb 50, set up like that. Dirty channel, clean channel. And there's the Micro Amp. Enjoy. personally, my favourite setting for the micro amp. It adds just the right amount of bite and strength to the signal, but it doesn't clip so much that it distorts it in an unpleasant way and makes it fuzzy, that kind of thing. So here's the clean channel. It's a really great tool for beefing up single coils. So here's the sound of the Strat, just on the bridge pickup by itself on the clean channel. Okay, what I've done now is I've stuck the micro amp in the effects loop of the amp, and the benefit of that is that rather than it being in front and boosting the preamp and all that circuitry with more gain, it's just boosting the power section, which means you get a clean volume boost as opposed to a more distorted signal. So it's actually adding clean decibels. So here it is on the clean channel.